In the river's murky depths, two giants collide, one built for power, the other for the perfect kill. Here, in the arteries of the African continent, a timeless conflict unfolds daily. The hippopotamus, a behemoth of staggering proportions. Territorial to a fault, and possessing an aggression that belies its herbivorous nature. It is the undisputed sovereign of these waterways, a guardian of its domain through sheer, unadulterated brute force. Its bulk is its armor, its immense gape a weapon of terrifying destruction. For the hippo, the river is not just a home, it is a fortress, a kingdom carved out by intimidation and an explosive temper that can erupt with zero warning. Every ripple, every shadow is scrutinized by a creature that sees threats in every direction. A paranoia born from the constant need to protect its young and its standing. Its power is not subtle. It is a palpable, heavy presence in the water, a living mountain of muscle and bone that demands respect through its very existence. The grunt of a bull hippo is not merely a sound, it is a declaration of ownership, a sonic wall that warns all others to keep their distance. Its rival is a relic from an age when reptiles ruled the world. The Nile crocodile, an apex predator perfected by millions of years of evolution. It is a creature of stealth, of infinite patience, and of lethal precision. Where the hippo is a force of overt power, the crocodile is an embodiment of hidden danger. Equipped with one of the most powerful bites in the entire animal kingdom, its jaws are not designed for chewing, but for clamping down with inescapable force, a living steel trap from which there is almost no return. It moves through the water with an eerie silence, a ghost with armored skin. Its profile so low, it becomes one with the floating debris and shadowed banks. The crocodile is a master of the ambush, an opportunist that waits for the precise moment, the one lapse in concentration, to launch its attack. It conserves energy with an almost meditative stillness, observing, calculating, and waiting for the perfect intersection of vulnerability and opportunity. Its very design is a testament to predatory efficiency, a streamlined killing machine built to drag life from the sunlit world into the dark, silent abyss below. In the shallow, sun-drenched waters of Africa's great rivers, these two titans are locked in a perpetual contest. Their struggle is not always for food, but for something far more fundamental: space, dominance, and the right to survive. They are neighbors in a crowded, dangerous environment, and their proximity inevitably breeds conflict. The hippo, ever the defender of its personal space, relies on its colossal size, its raw, untamed strength, and a fearless aggression that borders on suicidal. It will charge headfirst into danger, its massive body displacing gallons of water in a thunderous wave. Its mouth agape to display the formidable ivory daggers within. It does not strategize in the way a predator does. It reacts, and its reactions are overwhelmingly violent. The hippo's entire defensive philosophy is built on the principle of massive, disproportionate retaliation. It is a 4-ton battering ram with a hair-trigger temper, an unstoppable force of nature that has earned its reputation as one of Africa's most dangerous animals. The crocodile, in stark contrast, depends on a different set of tools. Strength lies not in explosive charges, but in calculated, stealthy advances. It relies on its primal ambush instincts, honed over countless generations, to close the distance undetected. Its body, covered in a thick armored hide of bony plates called osteoderms, offers formidable protection against attack, turning its back into a near-impenetrable shield. And then there are the jaws, its ultimate weapon. Crocodile's bite is a singular, cataclysmic event, a moment where potential energy becomes kinetic death. It doesn't need to outmuscle the hippo in a prolonged brawl. It needs only one good grip, one well-placed bite on a vulnerable leg or flank to turn the tide. The crocodile plays the long game, using patience as a weapon and the environment as its accomplice, waiting for the hippo to make a single fatal mistake. Its threat is insidious, a promise of sudden, inescapable violence lurking just beneath the placid surface of the water. This is more than a simple animal encounter. It is a clash of river titans, a primal drama where intimidation, raw power, and instinct are the sole arbiters. It is a battle of philosophies, the hippo's reign of overt, explosive dominance versus the crocodile's kingdom of silent, patient terror. Everything is decided in these murky battlegrounds, where the line between hunter and hunted can blur in an instant. The river surface ripples, a subtle disturbance on the otherwise glassy expanse. Beneath the shimmering heat of the African sun, a silent predator glides forward. Only its eyes and nostrils break the surface. Two small bumps on a log that isn't a log. The Nile crocodile, ancient and patient, moves with an economy of motion that is chillingly efficient. Every slight paddle of its powerful tail is deliberate, propelling it closer to the source of the disturbance, its gaze fixed, its primitive brain locked onto its objective. The water parts before it without a sound, a testament to its mastery of stealth. It is a living torpedo, a specter in the brown water, its intentions hidden beneath a veneer of reptilian calm. Nearby, a pod of hippos congregates in the shallows. They are a boisterous, restless community, their grunts and snorts echoing across the river. Mothers nudge their calves, keeping them close, their immense bodies forming a living wall of protection. Bulls patrol the edges of the territory, their heads swiveling, their small eyes scanning the surroundings with a perpetual air of suspicion. They are guardians, perpetually on high alert, ready to defend their sanctuary with unthinking ferocity. The water around them is churned and muddied, a stark contrast to the crocodile's silent passage. They are a force of nature at rest, but even at rest, their power is palpable, a dormant volcano of aggression waiting for a reason to erupt. The air is thick with the tension of their collective vigilance, a fortress of flesh and fury. The crocodile inches closer, now just a few dozen feet away. It has singled out a target on the periphery of the group, perhaps a subadult straying too far from the protective core of the pod. The predator's movements become even more imperceptible. It sinks lower, letting only the tip of its snout break the surface. Its reptilian mind processing the scene, calculating the risk, timing its final approach. It is a game of inches, a slow, deliberate tightening of a predatory noose. The air itself seems to grow heavy, the sounds of the bush fading into a dull hum as the focus narrows to this single, unfolding drama. The water between the two animals is no longer just water. It is a fuse, burning down with agonizing slowness. A large bull hippo, the guardian of this stretch of river, turns. Its massive head lifts from the water, droplets cascading from its broad snout. Its eyes, small and seemingly dull, fix upon the slight disturbance in the water. There is a moment of stillness, a silent acknowledgement across the species divide. The hippo's posture changes. The relaxed, almost lazy demeanor vanishes, replaced by a rigid, aggressive stance. It issues a low, guttural grunt, a vibration that travels through the water, a clear and unambiguous warning. The tension in the water becomes electric. Silent hunt has been discovered. The moment of truth has arrived. The predator's stealth has been met by the guardian's vigilance, and the river holds its breath, waiting for the inevitable explosion. A sudden lunge. The crocodile explodes from its stealthy approach, transforming from a drifting log into a missile of muscle and teeth. It surges forward, its powerful tail propelling it through the last few feet of water with astonishing speed. Its jaws, wide and menacing, aim for a vulnerable flank. But the hippo was ready. In the same instant, there is a counter-explosion. Massive jaws clash with a sickening crack of bone on bone, teeth on armored hide. The hippo doesn't retreat. It charges its four-tone body, a battering ram of pure, unadulterated rage. It meets the crocodile's precise, predatory strike with an overwhelming onslaught of brute force. The water erupts in a violent, chaotic spray. The tranquil river scene is shattered, replaced by a maelstrom of thrashing bodies and churning foam. It is a primal ballet of violence. The hippo drives forward, using its immense weight and powerful neck to try and crush the reptile. Its huge canine tusks, capable of puncturing a boat hull, now aimed at the crocodile's softer underbelly. The crocodile, caught in the hippo's furious assault, twists and contorts its body, thrashing violently as it transitions from attack to defense. It executes a defensive death roll, not to tear flesh, but to disorient its colossal attacker and create space to protect its own body from the hippo's crushing force. This is a collision of two distinct forms of weaponry: the hippo's raw, explosive power against the crocodile's primal, armor-plated lethality. The battle rages, a testament to the brutal realities of life and death in this ancient kingdom. In the River Kingdom, dominance isn't claimed by the deadliest bite, nor is it secured by the most impressive display of size. It isn't a crown passed down through lineage, or won through a single glorious victory. Here, in the relentless push and pull of survival, true sovereignty is earned moment by moment, day by day. It is forged in the crucible of ceaseless conflict, where every confrontation is a test of will. Dominance belongs not to the strongest, not to the fastest, and not even to the most perfectly adapted predator. It is seized and held by the one who simply, stubbornly refuses to yield. Who rules the river, the armored hunter or the unstoppable giant? Comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic wildlife battles.